Classic Collection, Galaxy Force, on Blockbuster, and that was on many years back. Remake versions that this game got over the years, but I still like it. Do enjoy. Hopefully the game audio won't be quite as loud this time, so you can be able to listen to me better. And okay, on the configurations, this is a test after all. I may or may not do it, may not change the config in a future gameplay video, but for now, let's get started. This particular game got pretty popular among many fans, and this is pretty like a third-person rail shooter. And as I had mentioned, this game had a lot of remakes over the years. There are versions of it for the Saturn. There was also for some computers, and it also got included on several other consoles available. And since this game was well liked by lots of gamers, this was also included on this most recent collection, which is Sega Genesis Classics Collection. The B button is usually used to launch your missiles. The A button lets you slow down your ship, and the C button lets you accelerate. The blaster on your spaceship is used on auto, but you mostly destroy the enemies by using your photon torpedoes. The blaster can be used to destroy enemies when they come in up close. Sometimes you do destroy them with the blaster, but like I mentioned, for the most part you destroy everything else with your torpedoes. Not only that, you also need to make sure that you get a walk-on on the enemies so that you can launch the torpedoes. That's important to be able to avoid them. You also get into this pseudo 3D sequences. And when you enter an enemy base, you notice how in the Genesis version, yeah, it gets to be this way, but in the original arcade version, they're a lot more elaborate. And well, it can be a little tough if you're not careful. And well, once you reach the end of the stage, you destroy the enemy command center. Since we're talking about the Genesis version, they're going to be looking like that, but with different colors. Whereas in the arcade version, you actually see the enemy fortress. The first stage only has one. The first one only has 2 stages, and the later stages will have up to 3 different stages, or even 4 of them. And as you take further damage, once your shield is broken, you may take some extra damage when you're being attacked by enemies. So you need to watch out in case you still need to survive and defeat as many as possible. And as you destroy many enemies, you gain a number of energy bonus points. And when you manage to go through each phase of the enemy fortresses, you gain extra energy if you manage to go through them. This game can be a lot of fun, but it can also be a little hard if you're not prepared. Also, if you decide to play the game with the normal configuration, the energy counter it can be a bit less forgiving unless you master the game, and then you also speed up your ship. That being said, you also need to watch out when it comes to going through the turns, because you get hit. And there's also collision damage when you touch some obstacles, or you collide on the walls when you get inside the enemy fortress. That's another thing to watch out for, along with the enemy attacks. So far, so good, I think. But if you get too careless, then once the meter runs out, the game is over. So that's very important. You can think of the energy meter as a sort of timer, and use arrow to increase it when you finish a fortress and you destroy a lot of enemies, which help you gain a better energy bonus when you do it. Okay, so far I think I should be able to get to the end of this stage soon. But sometimes it can be a little difficult to align your crosshairs to get the lock-on to shoot your torpedoes. That could be a little troublesome, especially if you're racing through the fortresses while speeding up. So that adds a bit to the challenge. So you need to be able to master how you are able to move while speeding up. There will be times in which you need to slow down for a little bit by using the speed down button. Now we have just got into the third stage. So far we're getting a decent start by destroying those missiles that should not be trying to hit you. Ow! I just got struck by one of those missiles. But still, I'm not giving up just yet. The fun has just started after all. And once the enemies fly towards you, they'll be able to shoot down some missiles. The missiles can add to the damage and reduce your energy timer, so you need to watch out for that. Oh, and what's the missile power up you get? Well, basically when you pick it up with your ship, your torpedoes become a lot stronger when you destroy more enemies more quicker. This will be tough. My energy meter isn't doing so hot right now. And on top of that, I finished up my power-up. And oh no, this is going to be too tight now. I don't think I'll be able to make through the first fortress with the energy that I got. Right turn! And as you saw, my energy like that. It's just, you get one chance, and once the energy runs out, well, it's the end.
Roger.
I did get a decent score, so it's not too bad, but you need to master the game when using the normal configurations. And now we can try to compare by changing things up. The shield strength, well, you see it here. The normal setting is strong, so it can. If you leave it like that, your shield will be able to take more hits until it eventually breaks. If you leave it weak, then it takes less to get destroyed. The energy timer is at normal. There's 3 settings. Normal, it goes by normally. If you set it on easy, the energy timer goes by slower. If you set it on hard, then the energy timer goes faster. This time, just for the sake of this video, we're going to try to set it on easy and leave everything else. And now you get to see the control type with the buttons, right? Well, as you see them right there, as I explained at the beginning of the video. So now we have left everything else but set the timer on easy. We can start all over this time. As you notice, the energy timer goes slower now. So you should have a better time trying to go to the stages. Once again, you need to make sure to try to align your crosshairs so you can try to get a lock on the different enemies you're going against with your missiles. Some enemies, as you saw with that set of ships, are able to last a little longer. So you need to pop in as many missiles as you can in order to destroy them. And if you want to be able to reach the enemy fortresses faster, you can use a speed up in order to get there more quickly. There will be times in which you may want to slow it down a bit, so you need to be careful. But if you want to rack up some points and get more energy bonus, then you might want to have your ship at normal speed. It makes it easier to rack up more energy bonus and then be able to gain more once you finish the stage. It's a bit tricky to get the lock on for your torpedoes, but you're able to get more. If you're able to destroy more enemies, it'll be easier for you to gain bonuses. Once again, you need to master it. You need to be able to. It's all about positioning when you move in, so that the lock-on will be able to activate, and then you get to shoot your torpedoes. It's a little, let's say, fickle. So you can have a bit of a hard time unwinding your shots in order to destroy the enemies. Now we have been able to make it through the first stage. This time, getting a little more energy this time. Now let's on to stage 2. Let's see how I do this time. I gotta be careful with the rising fire. Particles of fire, they also count as an obstacle, and they can hit you. Alright, so far so good. I haven't been damaged in this stage, and so I should be able to have a decent score once I go through the first fortress stage. Okay. Now take care of myself here, try to conserve my power-up to beat the other enemies. Now here comes a rain of this. It's blazing balls of fire. Unfortunately, I managed to get through it by speeding up and be able to weave my ship between them so that I don't get hit. Now we're at the first fortress level of the stage. Each stage is able to have up to 4 rounds of it. So once you get through the second stage, damn it, you'll be able to get to destroy the next command center. Even destroying a command center gives you a bonus once you're going to make it past them. Now the extra enemy should be able to be helpful now. But still, you can't rest on your laurels. You get a few missteps and you'll probably end up dying when you get to the second fortress level. Easy does it, easy does it. Okay, the second trip wasn't quite as long, so now we... just one other thing you need to watch out for. When you get hit, your ship escapes to the side, and when you get into enclosed portions of the fortress, the collision can be pretty bothersome because you get extra damage when you're because of the collision. And what happens, like you saw right there, it can be a little difficult to survive, especially in some of the later stages. But if you're able to be careful, you get to this and you destroy many enemies, you should be able to go there without damage. The enemy bonus I got from destroying the enemy center was bigger this time, and that helped me get the energy level to 1227. So that's going to be very helpful for this stage now. Oh! I got very close to the ground. That wasn't very good, but that wasn't too bad either. Okay, I should be able to have a decent start now. Oh! Instead of being hit by the enemy torpedoes, I crashed into the ground. That ain't good. no! Again. Those rock things are a little bothersome. If you're not able to take down the stone at the center, colliding it is going to be bad for you. So you need to watch out. And you also saw those growing vines. If you're able to destroy them, it gives you a bonus for each stone you destroy, but even so, you need to be careful. It does take a bit of a toll on your torpedo power, so watch out. And I just got hit. Now I need to step it up and get inside the enemy fortress as soon as possible. Gotta dodge the attacks. Gotta destroy the turrets and make sure I don't get too much corrosion damage. That's going to be a bit of a bitch there. When our lock-on is not being very cooperative, but